Good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing today? It is a beautiful day in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, and we are going at it again with your host, BiggestRayRay, and we're doing another self-quarantine live stream. Why? Because we can't leave our house. Right? I guess we can. We can go get essentials and whatnot, but we're still social distancing. Social distancing. If I could speak on a Thursday, that'd be fantastic, right? That'd be great. So it's a Thirsty Thursday. I hope you all have had a day drink if you need one. I'm about to crack into a drink myself here in just a minute. My day job is done for the day. I do not drink and work, but I will have one as soon as I'm done, and I'm done for the day. How about that? So thank you all for being here. I certainly do appreciate it, and I have a special guest today. I have a special guest. You guys may or may not know her. She goes by Karma. You guys know who Karma is? Where's Karma? Oh, hello, Karma. Look at Karma Kitty. Oh, silly kitty. Look at Karma Kitty. She is being a bum today. She is the biggest bum. I swear. She's a little more active than the Anana llama who I had on yesterday. It's basically a stuffed llama wearing an anonymous mask, but whatever. Something fun and different, right? So we'll check back in on Karma here in just a minute. Silly kitty. Oh, let's see. We got a couple of folks in here already dropping comments. Thank you for being here, guys. We got Lori Swanson in today. I woke up with knee pain. Oh, no. So it's in a knee brace. It must have happened in my sleep. There goes my cleaning average. Oh, mercy, Lori. I'm super sorry to hear that. That's no fun. Hope that gets better soon for you. And Mikey? Oh, I hope I didn't say your name wrong. Is it Mikey? Please tell me in the comments if I said your name right. I hope I got your name right. I'm so sorry if I didn't. So, but I forgot Hey. Hey, Mikey. And hey, Lori. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. I'm glad you guys are here on a Thursday. Oh, we're almost through another week. I'm so ready for a Friday. I am in need of a Friday again. I've said it every Friday since I started this. We've got to be on episode 40 at least of this now. And here's Mika. Mika. Did I say it right that time? And thank you for helping me out with the enunciation. I appreciate that. I really do. So I hope you're having a great day, Mika. I do. So, and I forgot to put up the hey banner earlier when I had hey on. I totally forgot to do that. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. I try to be a good host. I promise I do. I do. So, what are you guys up to today? What's going on in your world wherever you're tuning in from around the world? And hey, our friend Christy Gunn is back today. Hey, Christy Gunn. We better get hey back out here. Woo! Hello, Christy. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hey appreciates it. This chicken's being weird again. He loves the camera. Hey, don't do that. Why are you eyeballing the camera? That's so weird. This chicken is weird, guys. I don't know what his problem is. He must have a weird puppeteer or something. I don't know what his deal is. Oh, and Mika is from Belgium. Outstanding. Well, thank you so much for tuning in from Belgium. I appreciate that. I know it's late at night for y'all over there. So I do appreciate all my friends and folks in the Ray family who tune in because I know it's late for you guys over there. It's 4 p.m. Here in Oklahoma right now. So it's midday for us. Well, not really midday, but it's evening time now. So Mika asked, how is your family doing? Well, thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. So you know about Wifey and Dawn. I'm sure Wifey is doing well. She's been working a lot of extra hours lately. She works in the mental health care field. So she has some staff that she manages and a group of clients that she takes care of. And as a result of COVID, she's out and about a lot more than she is normally. So bless her heart, she's been putting in a lot of long hours, but she's staying safe. She's healthy. She has all the PPE and stuff she needs for what she does. Dawn is in great shape. She pops in most days here on the live stream. So she's downstairs. She's found some new show on, what do you call it? Not Amazon Prime, but Prime Video. You get Prime Video. So she's got into some new stuff with that. So after the schoolwork, I'm letting her just enjoy some showtime, I guess. Not channel showtime, but just time with her shows. So, yeah. Yeah, Mika says 23 hours. So I'm going to guess that must be 11 o'clock or 11 p.m. So it is late for you over there. Goodness. And our friend Elia is here. Hello, Elia. How you doing today? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. So, hey, Elia. Hey, the chicken. Hanging out. Hey. I don't even know if I spelled his name right. I just put hey up. Everybody knows what that is. The chicken's attacking the camera again. This guy, he's off the hook today. What is wrong with this camera? Why can't he be more like Karma? Like, seriously, because Karma is she's just chilling. I wish I could just lay down and sleep like that. Kind of jealous. Hey, look at Karma. Goes. No, you can't attack Karma like that. Why are you attacking Karma? Anyway, I'll stop with that for now. I promise. So Penny Neal says, "Where's my mother? Here's your chicken." Hey, Penny. Hey, Mom. Here's your chicken. See, Hey, going to attack you too. That's right. Hey, don't care. He's a non-judgmental chicken. This is a judgment-free zone. He attacks everyone equally. Silly chicken. So Lori says, I went shopping with my knee, ran into a nut in line. She said, excuse me, could you place, excuse me, your stuff? What the hell is wrong with people today? Oh, man, I'm sorry. You just keep running into knuckleheads, Lori. And I'm sorry about that. That is no fun. So I'm going out as little as possible, but I still run into knuckleheads on the regular. It's really quite annoying, especially during COVID. Because, like, why can't people just Taylor Swift calm down? You know what I mean? I just want to sing that song sometimes in public, and I would totally destroy it, but I'm tempted to do it. Because who's going to say anything to me? The guy my size is going off on some Taylor Swift when they're being dumb. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just rambling. So it is what it is. Let's see here. 2 times the crazy. People that need to stay home and away from me. I know, right? So why can't they just be like Karma? Like, seriously, she is being so chill right now. She had the zoomies earlier today. If you have a cat, you know about the zoomies. I don't know what got into her. I fed her breakfast this morning. She was pretty chill. And about 30 minutes later, man, I was working at that point. I was at my desk. I mean, not this computer, my work machine, which is just right next to me here. And she was just flying in and out of the office. And it's like, cat, calm down. You need a Taylor Swift calm down. Like, you just need to chill out. But anyway, that's what cats do, right? Cats are cats. They're crazy little critters. They are. And but it's all good, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh man, what I do know is I put in an order last night. I got it last night. I put in an order with a group of guys that I hang out with in Tulsa, and I got some shisha. Like, finally, I got some shisha. It made me happy. If you're not familiar with shisha, it's a tobacco that you put into a hookah. Now, that's something I've been into, gosh, probably 15 years. I thoroughly enjoy it. It's very chill. It's very safe compared to like cigarette tobacco or cigars, whatever. It's very clean. All natural substances, comes from the Middle East. They just do a fantastic job with this stuff. And I'm looking forward to tonight at some time, just enjoying some hookah. Like, seriously, like, oh, I got some grape mint. I got some blueberry mint and a flavor I've never had, but I got a mango, and I'm really excited for the mango. No mint in it. I'm a huge fan of the fruity flavors combined with mint. So just chill and mild. So I'm really looking forward to diving into this mango. I think I'm going to have to heat up some Colts tonight and go to work on that. So, yeah. So I'm catching up on comments now. Hey, Iris, how you doing? Thanks for tuning back in. I appreciate you being here. So I know it's late for you as well. I know you're tuning in from Italy. So, yeah. I appreciate that. And Elia says, what a kitty. Oh, she's talking about Karma Kitty. And she's still laying there just so super chill. She's just asleep. Like, she popped up her head. I set up a camera right where she's at, and she popped her head up just to look at me while I was setting up a little stand for that. And then just right back to how she's now. Silly kitty. And Vlogger Matt is here. Hey, Vlogger Matt, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for tuning in again. I appreciate you being here. And woo, hey, Vlogger Matt. Hey, buddy. He's going to say hi to you today. Yeah. So Vlogger Matt said, hey, kitty. Oh, I just took her off the screen. Hey, kitty. She doesn't even know. She is just so passed out. So that's what kitties do. That's what they do. So, but today, I called this Thirsty Thursday, and just something a little different. I don't know, just different. I've done this on the show before, but today, after this week so far, I need a drink. So if you guys have a drink out already, if you need to go get one, we need to do an internet cheers. And I know you can hear this. Oh my goodness, I love that sound. Oh, this one smells good. So I've got a new Belgian beer, right? We've got a friend in here from Belgium. Mercy, excuse me, guys. I'm not ill. I cough sometimes. I've talked about it on here. I vape. I do. I get stressed out a lot, and it helps. It does. A lot better than smoking cigarettes. So glad I gave those up long ago. But I still vape. I do. I lean on that. Probably shouldn't, but I do. Always at least open and honest with you guys. But this is a beer I've never had before. I'm excited to give this one a shot. So we'll see what this new Belgium is all about. The Mural in Agua Fresca Cerveza, watermelon, lime, hibiscus, and agave. Definitely a warm weather beer. And hey, JJ's YouTube, thanks for being here. I appreciate you tuning in. The cheers to everybody. Yeah. That is a really, really light beer. So I'm not going to go full, podcast review on this like I do with my podcast with my friend Mike, who's part owner of a brewery in Kentucky. But this is a really smooth, clean, refreshing beer. I tell you what, man, having the watermelon, lime, hibiscus, and agave, they've really crafted this together quite well. The flavors go nice. And this is super crushable or sessionable beer, if you want to say. Oh, man. So I'm scrolling back up through some of the comments here. And Mika says, I have an 11-year-old cat. His name is Charlie. The older they get, the more they sleep. So Karma doesn't have that excuse. She's not a kitten anymore. I mean, we've had her for a year and 2 months now, and she was still pretty small whenever we adopted her from Corey. I mean, so she's less than 2 years old. Karma, though, she is either all on or all off. Now, she doesn't always have the zoomies, but she's either like this. Well, I'm going to point the right direction. She's either like, how she's right now, just passed out, or she's out and about doing stuff. Not quite zoomies, but she's very, very active little cat. So she's been spoiled to death by a lot of folks in the Ray Ray family. I've been sent cat toys from all four corners of the planet, and she loves them all. A lot of them she's just straight up destroyed. You give a cat some catnip and a couple of toys, and they go to work on them with their claws. So we still got a good bit though from y'all, and I super appreciate that. I definitely do. Oh man. And this is another day, guys. You'll have to forgive me. I didn't get a chance to really put anything together for today. So I'm just going to jump on and talk, because that tends to work out as well sometimes. So but definitely let me know what you guys are doing today. Drop some. There's a ton of comments here. I know I've missed a bunch already, and my apologies for that. I'd love to put all of them up on the screen, but I'd be lying if I said I could keep up. My brain's pretty small. I'm good at what I do, but I'm not the best. So I see the last one here. Hey, Laura, how you doing today? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Cheers to you and Karma. The cheers. Yay. Oh, man. And Iris says, where to go? Karma Kitty looks just like me throughout this lockdown, passed out on the sofa. That's a heck of a way to do it. So if I could, I would just lay down and just watch Netflix all day in HBO Go and just catch up on my shows and whatnot. So yeah, but unfortunately I cannot do that. Have a child to raise, house to keep up with, and work. And I get to spend time with you guys too, right? So I've been doing the daily live stream now for quite a while. Like I said, I think it's day 40, day 41, something like that. So, but it's good. And we just saw a couple others pop up here. So where's my hey at? Hey. So hey to CSC Kitty. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. And hello again, Gurpreet. Thanks for tuning in today. I appreciate seeing you in here as well. Hey to you. Silly chicken. What is wrong with this chicken? What's wrong with you, hey? Don't talk back to me, hey. No. Don't talk back. No. No, you can't sit on my keyboard. Hey, what? Oh my God, this chicken. Guys, can you have a talk to him for me? Because he doesn't listen to me, or she. He just doesn't. He doesn't listen too well at all. So, here I saw another comment pop up. Hey, Mika, well, it's time for bed. Good night, all. I wish you have a nice day. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Hope we get to see you on another live stream soon. Hope you have a great night and stay safe. All that good stuff, and we'll see you soon. Oh man. So JJ says, if I didn't have to work, I would be passed out on the sofa all day too. Well, at least I can still work and get a full payment. Yes, it did. I'll cheers again to that. I'm with you. I'm very blessed and fortunate. I am able to work full time through the pandemic. It's been a challenge, which is, I work from home anyway. I'm a teleworker here in the States. So it's not had a huge impact on me, but it's had an impact on how we operate and do business. So there's a lot of landmines out there to step on, if you will, and they're there for a good reason. We want to keep everyone safe and whatnot while things are moving on. But yeah. So, and hey, why are you just sitting there? At least he's being more like Karma Kitty, right? This cat is still just laying there chilling. So silly kitty, silly Karma. I'll move hey now. He's probably a distraction. I'm goofy, y'all. I can't help myself. I really can't. I'm sitting in a group reading. Glad to catch you on my lunch break. So yeah, definitely. Thank you for tuning in on your lunch break. I appreciate you spending time with us like that when you can. Hopefully you've got something yummy for lunch today. I hope that you do. So I had some leftover pizza today from Andolini's here in Tulsa. It's my favorite place to get New York style pizza in the Tulsa metro. So huge shout out to them. And it's 2 days later, it's still fantastic. So Iris said, I would love to be able to go to work. Being in the house for over a month by myself is torture. Oh, good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to deal with that too well. I would be clawing at the walls and breaking doors down. I would not be able to do that. Ugh. That would be rough, no doubt. And let's see, I just saw Nolan pop out here. Hey, Mary Max Cats, how you doing? Rainy and cold here in Virginia today. Oh my goodness. So you're probably getting some of the weather we've had here the past couple of days. We had some severe storms roll through Oklahoma yesterday. Even had a couple of good-sized tornadoes. Fortunately, nothing for us in the Tulsa metro. This was a good clip to our south. Oh, pardon. But in a town called Medill, sadly, there were two casualties as a result of a tornado that rolled through there yesterday. So definitely sad to see and hear about on the news. But that's the reality of Oklahoma. That's something we're used to this time of year. So speaking of Oklahoma, though, I see this comment. Laura asks, is Oklahoma opening up more business this week? Unfortunately, yes. So I am not a big fan of that. I'll just be honest. I'll give, just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. I'm not an expert in anything in this, but we've been ranked, last I saw, 38 out of 50 for handling the COVID crisis. So we're in the bottom rungs, and we're going to be one of the first states to start opening things back up. So, not to get all political or anything like that, because that's not what I do on this channel. I just think it's a bad idea. So I don't think we have the infrastructure in our hospitals to handle a wide outbreak of COVID. So, and so many people look at just the numbers, and they look at numbers. They don't look at all the numbers. Or they don't look at the numbers right, in my opinion. We talk about even at a high, 3% mortality rate. That's low. 97% of the folks will be fine. But if we look at an overall population, 1 million people in Oklahoma, 3% of that is what, 30,000, if I can do quick math. If all 30,000 of those people get, ill at the same time, we don't have the infrastructure for that. We just don't. So that's a challenge. That's a big deal. So we can't look at the 97% and think, well, this is okay, herp a dirt. No, it's not like that. Unfortunate, but what do I know, right? I'm just a project manager. I don't know how to evaluate numbers and make decisions based off those numbers. But again, just my evaluation of that, if I look at the risk in that, is it worth it? And I'm not going to do a qualitative risk analysis on that, or a quantitative risk analysis. There's no point in me doing that. But yeah, so danger, yeah, it is opening back up. Things are opening back up. Where I live in Broken Arrow, they're lifting the stay-at-home order tonight at midnight. So I think people are going to go crazy. I think we're going to see a secondary spike in confirmed cases, and I hope I'm wrong, because that's not what I want to see happen. But people are itching to get out and go do stuff, and I think at the opportunity, everyone's going to go all out at the same time, and we're going to see a spike in cases. Again, I hope I'm wrong. I don't want to be right in this situation, but that's how I see this panning out. But Karma Kitty, I mean, she got up and moved, and I can tell she is not worried about COVID. She's like, whatever, I'm safe on the Ray couch in the Ray office. She doesn't care. Silly kitty. I wish I could be that chill, because she looks just so chill and comfy there. And yeah. So Gurpreet says, I'm having chicken that my husband cooked last night. He does some experiment once in a while, and it turned out pretty good. I like that. Man, experimenting in the kitchen is some of the best fun that I can have. I love it. I love to experiment and do things. So it's a lot of fun for me. And I'm going to use this as a quick segue, Gurpreet. I hope you don't mind. But we did our first cooking live stream last night on my second channel, Everyone Eats. And I think it went really well. So we had, we're still a new channel. It's been up 2 weeks. So we got minimal views on YouTube, but even no more of a following we have on Facebook. It got several hundred views there, and that made me happy. So that's a good starting point. So, oh my gosh, I just saw a very familiar word. I'll squeeze back over that here in a minute. But yeah, so I'm going to post a link to that video. If you guys want to check it out, please do that. If you haven't subscribed to the new channel, please consider giving it a look over and see if it's content you like. And if it is, please give it a subscribe and give us some likes and shares and all that good stuff. And I see our friend Haley's there. Hello, Haley. How you doing today? Tuning in from Sweden. Thank you so much for being here again. I appreciate you. There's our chicken. Hey, hey. Woohoo. And Laura says, I think it's stupid to open up stores. This could backfire in their faces more. Deaths even with masks. And yeah, again, I don't want to see that happen. I don't. But I believe it's a real possibility, because I can't speak for everyone, but in just my personal experience going out to get essentials, I've seen plenty of folks taking zero precautions. And I think that puts the rest of us at risk, and really just everyone, including themselves, at risk by not doing anything to help flatten the curve. So it's like, I get the economy struggling. I get there's a lot of people that are out and on unemployment right now. It's tragic and it's sad. And I've been in that boat before. It's like, I know that struggle. I get it. I do. And last I saw was 16 million people, which is a small percentage of our population, but that's a lot of people struggling. And it's like, oh my gosh. So, but what do you do? Do we risk more people getting? Again, we have to look at the overall risk. And in my world, the risk calculates to dollars, right? So if we look at, anyway, I won't even go there. I'm not going there. I don't think the risk is worth it to open things back up. I personally don't. Again, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think it's worth it to open things back up right now at all. And Laura says, oh, be safe. It is too soon to open businesses. You all don't have enough medical protections available. Stay home as long as possible. Absolutely. Things open back up here. I don't plan on going out for a while. I'm not taking my family out to eat anywhere. We're not going to go get our hair cut. I absolutely hate my hair. I do. I'm willing to put up with it. for a few more weeks at least before I go out. I'm just not doing it. I don't see it being worth the risk. So me and my family said, we're staying in the house at least 2 or 3 more weeks. It's just is what it is. We'll go out and get our essentials. That's it. I'm fine with doing that. And so Mary Max said, the problem is states like Tennessee and Florida reopening and people flocking there like it's a vacation. I have a friend in Tennessee who owns a store and she's worried about the spread. No, absolutely. I'm on board with that. Look at the spring breakers. What was it, a month ago, 5 weeks ago? They all still went and did their spring break stuff, and a bunch of them wound up testing positive for COVID and spreading it around. So I think Florida has been fairly lightly hit in the overall that we know of. You know, how many people, had the virus and carried it and spread it and never showed any symptoms. But until everyone gets tested, how are we going to know? We just don't. I think the numbers we have now are likely flawed and skewed, and we're making decisions based on bad data. Maybe not bad data, but incomplete data or skewed data, right? Again, just my opinion. You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to do anything at all. It's just my opinion. I'm not going to force it on anybody. But yeah, the question came up, so that's my thoughts. And I'm not a fan of things opening up right now. And I'll stop there, I promise. So Elia says here in California, Tulare County is the highest in the Central Valley. And so I'm not surprised by that. I think I've said here, I was born in Tulare, California. My parents moved to Oklahoma. I think I was a freshman in high school. Been here mostly ever since. But yes, I'm from the San Joaquin Valley or the Central Valley. Very, very familiar with that part of the world. So, and hey, Big Ray, love to you all tonight from the UK. So, hey, Ann, thank you again so much for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. I do. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a great day. I know it's nighttime for you now. And Gurpreet says, hey, I just subscribed a few days ago. Woohoo! Thank you so much for that, Gurpreet. I said the wrong name there. Gurpreet, thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. And I need to go. I want to drop a link for y'all to go check out that channel, if you don't mind. If you don't mind. I know a lot of you have already. Let's see if I can get to a spot where I can just share the page here. Here we go. I will share the channel. And get back over here where I can post it. Dropping links in here. There we go. All right. So JJ's YouTube. Hi, Iris Black. Yes, that is the most positive about working. But even in free time, I have to keep my mind busy, distracted every minute. I basically can't relax at all. Man, I feel that. I do. I totally get that. So, hey, Chris, how you doing today, buddy? I appreciate you being here. So Chris is in favor of opening America, but the reasoning is that the information is that the risk is proving lower and lower. And I hope that's true, man. I really do. I want to be. I'm a very positive, optimistic individual. And maybe I've just been at home too long, and I've become a bit of a pessimist. Overall, I think I'm very much a realist. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. And just call it what it is. But I think the overall, I'm not in favor. Yes, I want America to reopen. Absolutely, I do. I want the rest of the world to open back up. But again, what is the overall risk, and is the risk worth it? Right? If you're going to take the risk, so there has to be a reward. And again, you have to get qualitative and quantitative analysis. And see where that's at. And I got back on it again, dadgummit, and catching up on comments. And but again, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know a lot about pandemics. Not my area of expertise. So again, my opinion is worth basically nothing. So in Italy, some nursing houses back in December didn't say they had some virus cases just to fill the house and get more money from the state. Wow. So family. Wow. So that's not cool. Not cool at all. Wow. I don't want to say I'm surprised by that, but you read that and it's like, damn, y'all, that's bad. We just learned a lot of new info that is pointing towards that we flatten the curve and can responsibly reopen America, and that the numbers were skewed in our favor. Okay. And so again, I haven't looked at all the data. I know what I've looked at and what I have the ability to understand based on my limited knowledge of the subjects. So again, like I said, I don't. That's why I tell everybody, like, don't take my opinion, but my opinion is basically worthless. But again, the question was asked, so I answered. I kept going on and on about it. But again, like I'm considered a high risk individual, so I'm not paranoid, but I'm looking at it a little sharper. I have sleep apnea. I have a machine to help me sleep at night. That's an extra risk factor. I have high blood pressure, which I've talked about. John loves to pick up a pill bottle and show it in front of y'all on the screen. So I mean, I look at it through a different set of eyes. You know, my dad is older and he's got some illnesses and whatnot, and I actually don't want him to pick it up because I think his overall chances of making it through would be a little more limited. But you know, still, and but yeah. So anyway, again, I got back on that again. I try to keep this positive. We're talking about day drinking today, so you know, if all of you guys that just came in, cheers to you guys. The cheers. So I'm not here to get wasted. Just having a couple of drinks with y'all during the day, because why not, right? I'm not driving anywhere. I made my one outing today earlier at Dunkin' Donuts, at the drive-thru, and came back. Woo, big outing. So, oh man. So CSC Kitty says, I am over 60, but more worried about bringing virus to my kitties. Yeah, and that's a valid point. You know, we've seen cases now where several pets have, or animals have, tested positive for COVID. And that's a new discovery. So we know that's not studied. We don't know, can the pets transfer it to people once they get it? So I feel like there's a lot of unknowns in this, and that makes me, you know, a little more withdrawn, if you will, and everything else. So, but I don't know, man. I'm not an expert. I won't pretend to be. I should probably stop talking about it. And oh, and did you know that everyone eats? Yes, everyone eats. We all got to eat. And so Chris is the guy that we work on the videos together with, partner in crime on the cooking channel. So we did our first live stream last night. We talked about that just for a few minutes. Posted links to the channel. You can see those on YouTube and Facebook here. They catch it on the live stream and also the replay. So, but yeah. And Lori says that nut at the supermarket didn't have a mask on. How did that happen? You know, I don't know. And I'm not a judgmental person, but I feel like the most outspoken people about getting the country back open are also the ones that are going to spread the virus the most because they're zero prepared. Ugh. Personal opinion, not being judgy, but, you know, if you look at the small window that we see on the news of people, they tend to show the same type people that fit what could be conceived as an agenda. And at least the ones they show, I'm not saying that they're bad people, not going to judge them, but I think they have poor judgment. Right? You're going to go out in a big crowd in the middle of a pandemic, not wearing a mask, and holler, let's open the country back up so we can get cheeseburgers and I can get my hair cut. Low priorities, dude. Cheeseburgers and haircuts are pretty low on the totem pole if we're going to stop the spread of COVID, right? Maybe I'm wrong. But yes, Patsy, I agree. Karma has the right idea. Chill and relax. Best regards from Scotland. So thank you again, Patsy, for tuning in. I always appreciate you being here. And I think at this point, man, we've had 7 or 8 countries represented just on this stream today, and I absolutely love that. That makes my day. I'm going to cheers yet again. I'm going to drink to that. I think that's awesome. Y'all are amazing. Amazing, folks. Thank you so much. And Henry, oh, come here. Henry says, I see you made it through another tornado. Yes, indeed. So we had at least one touchdown that I know of yesterday in Madill, Oklahoma. Now, that's a good ways outside of the Tulsa metro. So I was in no danger here in Broken Arrow. But still sad to know that 2 folks did perish yesterday in that severe storm outbreak that hit in the southern portions of Oklahoma. So, but it's still only April. Storm season really kicks into high gear, you know, come May. And so I think most, if not all, of our EF5 tornadoes have happened in the month of May. So we've still got a good ways to go to get through our season here. So JJ says, I think opening slowly, step by step, and with many precautions is a good way. Not opening everything at once and enforce hygiene precautions. So yeah, I mean, even in Oklahoma, they're not going to open everything back up like it's normal they've talked about opening things in stages, which, excuse me, I think is probably the best approach if you're going to do it. I think it's still the timing. I think the timing is bad. I think it's the right idea to do that, but are we pulling the trigger a little too soon? So again, hopefully I'm wrong. I want to be wrong on that. So this is interesting. Haley says most things have stayed open here in Sweden. We have just self-quarantine. So that's a good way to do it. So are you so I'm going to ask Haley, because I don't know, I'm not in Sweden. Are you guys, is there like a curfew, or is there certain hours in the day that you're allowed to get out? Are you limited to where you can go, or for how long? Do you have to wear, we call it PPE, but personal protective equipment, like a mask or goggles or gloves, anything like that? So let's see. That's the plan here in Italy. In 2 weeks, some stores will open again, and slowly all activities will go back to normal. We will able to go out, but still with masks and gloves. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. I mean, Italy's, you guys have been in it longer than we have, so I'm hopefully by now we're trending down over there. So I think the stair-step approach to get back to normal life, I think, is a positive. But I'm concerned that as the floodgates open, though, and again, it's not the government here I'm concerned about, but I think as restrictions are lifted, people aren't going to adhere to those, and they're going to continue to do more of the wrong thing. So we saw plenty of people doing the wrong thing when we got put on lockdown. If you release those restrictions, I think people are going to push the line and make it worse. So I know we're all excited to get out and go do stuff. Now, I've already had the conversation with wifey. If our favorite restaurant opens back up tomorrow, we're not going tomorrow. Not going to happen. Because I don't feel comfortable getting around a bunch of people right now in public. I just don't. And I can't eat with a mask on my face. Can't do that. So it's like, why risk it? Ugh. So, and Laura says, none of us have enough facts right now. We need to wait longer to open things up until we get more facts and more cures. Yeah, it's like I'm on that team. It's like if America reopens, that's fine. I still have freedom. I'm gonna choose to stay at home still. People want to get out, that's fine, man. You do you. But that's not what we're gonna do with the Ray Ray house. So so Laura says, I liked it. I love beer. It's just really refreshing in the afternoon, as long as you just take it in moderation and just to have some fun and relaxation. Yes, indeed. Like I don't drink these to get drunk. I'm well beyond that point in my life. I don't drink with the intention of getting drunk. I like to just have a couple of beers and enjoy it. And I like craft beer because I enjoy the flavors. I do. I enjoy all the flavors. So now I'm scared to visit my favorite cat cafe. It might open again, but if I don't go, it gets all those poor cats closer to horrible life in an animal shelter. So let's see look at Carmen. Look at this cat. Look at her. She is so passed out. Mercy. So she's just sleeping through all this mess. She didn't even care. Then you have a mask on. Silly cat. If only I could be a cat. No, I don't think that's the life I want either. I like to have a cat, but I don't think I would be a very good cat. But I am good at sleep. No, I'm not good at sleeping either. I say that I'm not a good sleeper. My two least favorite times of the day is when I go to bed and when I wake up. I don't enjoy those times of the day at all. I'm very annoyed at the fact our bodies are designed to need rest. It's very unproductive. I don't like it. I can't fight it. I mean, it's nature. It is what it is. But it drives me nuts. I don't like it. I know I've said that before, but I'm very agitated that I get tired. And I'm very agitated that it takes me 20 minutes to wake up in the morning and I have this just wasted time before I can fully function. I don't like it. Don't like it. So Cindy says, you need to come to Grand Rapids, Michigan when this is all over. Beer City. So there's a good number of fantastic craft breweries in Michigan. I plan on getting up there at some point in time and checking some of those out. And when I get up there, Cindy, I'll probably be up there with my buddy Mike. So I'll have to get everybody together take the families with us and just hang out, have a good time, enjoy a beer, get a charcuterie board or something, maybe have some meat and cheese. I don't know. In any case, it'll be a good time, right? Yes. So Haley says, no curfew, no mask required. I've seen 2 people in a mask since the coronavirus started. Wow. Okay. And we haven't seen anything on the news or anyway of outbreaks and whatnot. So hopefully everything's working out okay over there. So, Iris is on her way out. So, hey, Iris, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. And have a great night. Sleep well, all that good stuff. And stay safe. And I'm sure we'll see you soon. And hey, check him out. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for tuning in today, man. So, Mike, if you guys don't know, he is my partner in crime with my podcast, Craft Beer Bucket List. And it looks like he's down to visit Michigan to check out some breweries up that way. So, yeah, so, I mean, we're not opposed to getting out and about. Back at the end of January, Mike and I met each other in Charlotte, North Carolina. We checked out 8 breweries in 2 days, recorded a podcast at 2 of them. And just had a great time hanging out and checking out the craft beer scene there, which is phenomenal. Met some amazing folks along the way. Among the nicest people I've ever met in North Carolina. So definitely a good time. Michigan is a state I've been to several times, but I haven't really been anywhere north of Detroit. And if you go west, I forget the name of the town, but there's another. Maybe Rapid City. Oh, I'm not super familiar with Michigan, but I've not been north of whatever interstate connects across the 2 cities there. But yeah, so I think that would be a good time, definitely. And if you haven't followed us on Instagram, Cindy, please do that at Craft Beer Bucket List. And if you just do a search for it, we come up. And hey, Tommy McGee, thanks for tuning in, buddy. I appreciate you being here. Hope you and Carissa are having a great afternoon. The weather is phenomenal in Oklahoma today. I'm sure you're enjoying the Oklahoma weather. Nice change of pace from all the rain and stuff we've had the past few days. So let's see. So great you are doing these live streams. Your whole family is awesome. I want Oklahoma to stay safe. Well, thank you so much, Laura. I appreciate that. So we want to stay safe too. Definitely. You know, I'm very fortunate we have the means to take care of ourselves here in the house. So very blessed to have an awesome storm shelter. You know, God forbid something does happen, at least we have the ability to go in and stay safe and hopefully have the opportunity to round up the fur babies, you know, get them inside before anything gets to us. So we have plenty of room. It'll be tight in there. I'm sure the dogs will panic. It'll be horrible noise, but we'll do our darndest to keep everybody alive. So let's see here. I had a cucumber ale once. It's from a Vancouver brewery. It was strange, but not bad. So I've had many of ales. I can't say that I've had one with cucumber. So that's a change of pace. So I like that. So, Haley's on her way out. So good night, Haley. Thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Stay safe, and hopefully we see you soon. So look at Tommy here. Great to see you. Oh, yeah. Woohoo. Yeah. This one's yummy. I don't know if you saw this earlier, Mike, but I've got a mural here from New Belgium. I'll put this where the camera is. An agua fresca cerveza. Very delicious, very refreshing. I'd probably give this a 7.5 out of 10, Mike. So on our podcast, we rate everything, you know, how we like. I would give it a 7.5. This isn't my preferred beer style by any means. It's very light, super easy to drink, but I need something with, you know, the more punch in the tongue. But I do like how crisp it is, and it does have some nice refreshing flavors. The watermelon, lime, hibiscus, and agave. So not terrible. Good overall. Like I said, 7.5. I think it's a pretty high rating. It's just not one that speaks to my taste buds. Or not a preferred flavors for my taste buds and what I look for in a beer. So, and Mike's like, laughing out loud, all the beer talk. I know, right? So I named this one Thirsty Thursday. Have a couple of beers while we're talking to everybody from all around the world. Visit with everybody in the Ray Ray family. So, yeah, good times. And look at this cat. Look at her. She's still a bum. I'm low-key jealous of her. I am. I'm low-key jealous. Karma Cam. Karma, can you hear me? She is. Oh, she's moving. You silly kitty. Meow. Meow. She doesn't care. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, but she opened up an eye and just kind of stared at me for a minute. Oh, mercy. Excuse me, guys. So I tell you what, y'all, I think I'm going to wrap it up just a little early today. I've got a good handful of action items, things I've got to get scored away this afternoon. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. It makes my day. I look forward to this every single day. And so long as we're mostly all in quarantine, I'm going to keep this up. As the states start opening up, I guess people start getting out back and about. Maybe we'll slow down a bit, see how it goes. But in any case, for right now, I'm going to keep it going. So thank you all so much. Have a great afternoon. Stay safe. And I will see you tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Have a great one, y'all. Looking forward to Friday.